Die on me, Batman. Okay, he died on me.
1 killed and 14 injured after a tragic explosion.
My homie.
CCPD is opening an investigation into what they are calling an industrial accident.
Wayne Enterprises Chief Technology Officer Lucius Fox died last Tuesday.
Are you for real?
Blast. A small service is being held for the tech giant and father of 3 at Divinity Church this Sunday.
Oh man, no. That dude made my suit, man. That was the hookup right there.
You were always there for me, Lucius.
For real, man.
From the very beginning. I'm gonna miss you.
That's the homie.
He was a good man. To lose him like this, it's hard to bear.
Oh man.
Lucius helped raise you, Bruce.
Riddler gonna pay.
It was family. Riddler's attack on the casino was one thing, but this is personal.
Oh, for real, it is.
We can't let him get away with it. Riddler struck at the heart of our operations.
Riddler will pay for what he's done.
Yeah.
I swear to you, I will make him suffer.
Maybe it's what's called for, given the circumstances.
Alright, Alfred, I see you looking out for me.
Of course. It won't bring poor Lucius back.
But he gotta learn.
I can't imagine how devastated she must be. To lose her father in such a violent way.
That was the Bat-Tech hookup, my boy. And he gone. I can't let
I
this...
should go talk to her.
Yeah, for
Yes. She can use all the support she can get.
real. Yeah, Argus distracted me. Lucius would have still been here.
Hey, Tiffany.
I still can't believe he's gone. None of this feels real.
Tiffany, I know what you're going through. I remember what it was like when I lost my parents.
You just gonna bring that up, Bruce? Dang.
Sudden emptiness. There's no feeling like it in the world.
I don't think it'll ever go away.
It certainly didn't for me.
He loved working for you, you know?
He was the homie.
They hardly saw him at home because of it. Mom used to complain my little brother was growing up without a dad. Now I guess it's true. He was so busy. I can't remember the last time I got to hang out with him. Just father and daughter.
Oh, Tiff, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to do
Just
that.
thought there'd be more time. There were so many things I wanted to talk to him about.
I asked a lot of him. Maybe too much.
And he gave it all, didn't he? A real company man. Well, I hope it was worth it.
I'm sorry, Tiff. I didn't mean like
Tiffany,
I'm sorry. I know I shouldn't blame you.
hey, it's okay. It's okay. Just let it out.
I'm just trying to wrap my head around it all.
that. It was that disc thing you saw in the office.
I saw his remains, Bruce. There was hardly anything left. What were you guys working on that could have caused that?
That disc thing.
It doesn't quite add up. Please tell me. For my own sanity.
Tiffany, I will tell you soon. Just not here.
What do you mean? Why not?
It's not the right time.
What, Bruce?
What are you mixed up in?
Okay, chill.
Fine. Just tell me one thing. That weird disc.
Yeah, that
Was
it.
that what killed him?
Yeah, that weird disc.
Did you put my father's life at risk for that?
Hey, I didn't know it was a bomb.
Just tell me that one thing.
I thought it was safe, Tiffany. I really did. I had no idea Lucius could get hurt. Please forgive me.
Forgive you? I hope you can forgive yourself.
It's better if she hates me, y'all.
Whatever you got my father into, I will find out. And I will shout it to the world.
Great, now I got this girl on my case. Hey man, it's better if she hates me than tries to like be Lucius, cause I did say no.
Sorry, really. It's such a shame. At least he went out with a bang, right?
Oh, JD's here.
For that, we can all be grateful.
You knew my father.
Well, no, but... Whoa. What the heck?
Seriously, Bruce? This guy's with you.
I'm so sorry. I will handle this.
Jeez, Bruce, that's quite a grip. Gonna leave a bruise for sure.
What are you doing here?
I told you I'd see you again, didn't I?
But not here, dude.
You and me, we're two threads in the same stitch.
Yeah, we are, but...
Look, I got you a little something, just to mark the occasion.
Alright, man, what? I'll take it, bro. He's gone. He pulled a Batman, didn't he?
I knew you'd be
Okay.
hurting, see? I thought it might make you feel better.
Thank you, John. That's very considerate of you.
Oh, good. I wasn't sure. First time at a funeral, you see? People get upset at the littlest things. It hasn't been easy for me out here, you know?
I know. Same.
I'm the new guy now. It's the freedom that gets to you.
Alright, you're too close.
Damn much you hardly know what to do with it.
You're too close.
It's not like Arkham. Sometimes I miss those padded walls. You knew where the lines were drawn. Which ones not to cross.
You can't possibly mean that. Arkham is hell.
It was my home, Bruce. And home is where the heart is. I'm almost sorry that I convinced Dr. Leland to release me.
If everyone could please take their seats, we will begin.
Would you just sit down?
Yeah, my man.
Today we gather to honor the memory of Lucius Fox. He was a friend, a father, a husband, a leader.
You are crashing my friend's funeral, John. You better have a good reason.
Yeah, man.
Oh, I do. I need that, favor you owe me.
I owe you nothing.
You know, you might have been a little reluctant at the time, but if it wasn't for me, you'd still be in Arkham. Sleeping off your meds in the rec room with Zaz.
I've been struck.
You're gonna do right by me, aren't you? I know you're a man of your word.
I never made that promise.
I got into a lot of trouble for what we did, Bruce. You saw that place, saw those doctors.
Yeah, but I didn't make that promise, dude.
Chain has left us. But Matthew tells us,
You see, I met some inspiring people out here, made some new friends, made a kind of pact. They're amazing, Bruce. That special breed who live by their own rules. They remind me of you, of your father.
Alright, chill.
So who are they?
You'll find out when you meet them. They're looking to bring someone like you into the fold.
The Suicide Squad? Really?
Maybe you will meet them for me, won't you? Please, I've got a lot writing on this. I already told them you would. Please don't let me down.
I'll do it.
I'd be happy to chat with your friends, John. Just say when and where.
I was so hoping you'd say that. We are going to have so much fun. I knew this would work out.
My man.
This air between us, this is real. You can't force this kind of friendship. I want to commemorate the moment.
Oh, come on.
The guys
for real?
will be so excited. Thank you, Bruce. Ooh, that's a good one.
We over here taking selfies.
I just know you're gonna hit it off with the guys. I should warn you, though. I've got an enemy. Real piece of work. Calls himself the Riddler.
Oh, that guy?
How do you know the Riddler? Know him? I want to rip his eyeballs out. He's a thief and a killer, and worst of all, he's rude. I tried to let the authorities know the kind of lowlife they're dealing with, but... Wait a minute, you know him too. Of course, a man of Bruce Wayne's caliber knows everyone, so I shouldn't be surprised.
Just from the news.
Yeah.
The guy's clearly a murderer, sick in the head.
Don't know the half of it. If I had my way, that smarmy know-it-all would never leave his hole.
His hole? You know where he is.
No, not exactly, no. Maybe I said too much.
I already said I mean your friends, John. Now tell me what you know.
Yeah, for real.
Jeez. Well, if it means that much to you. Yeah, I really don't know much. I heard the egomaniac always made people go to him for meetings. Somewhere in the East End.
Where in the East End?
Honestly, that's all I know. And even that might be out of date. If you're so eager to find him, why don't you let me help you?
Ooh, I don't know
I'll
about
find
that.
out where he is and get back to you. See if I can't find out where that jerk puts his head down. It'd be just like the old days.
I would appreciate that, John.
That's what friends are for, Bruce. Just meet mine later.
I suppose it's better if he's on my side.
Look, I think I outstayed my welcome here. I'm just gonna slip away.
Yeah, man, I didn't hear anything in this funeral.
Excuse me.
Talk too much. Who's out here taking selfies and whatnot?
It's been so nice catching up, Bruce. I miss this trust between us.
Wrist tracking device. Trust him. Nah.
Me too, John.
Be in touch. Goodbye, Bruce. Until next time.
That's Joker, man. I got it.
Intriguing fellow. Certainly not one for decorum.
Gotta keep tabs on him.
I don't think that camera flash went unnoticed.
Whatever you say about John, he gave me a lead on Riddler's location.
Yep.
Inform Gordon. Tell him to drag up GCPD records on Gotham's East End. And tell him we're on Riddler's trail.
And G-Money, no. Oh, yeah.
Enjoying the view.
Hard to do these
Batman
days.
in the house.
There's one thing for the bad parts of town to get uglier. But when places like Wayne Towers start falling apart, makes you wonder what's next. I'll bet Bruce Wayne is wondering the same thing. Seems like the world's got it out for that guy. Spends some time in Arkham, gets drugged through the dirt by the media for something he didn't do. Finally picks himself up, and what happens? Someone bombs his company.
Bruce Wayne picked himself up once. He could do it again.
Yeah.
Well, he certainly showed us that much, didn't he? You said you had a lead on Riddler.
Hiding somewhere in the East End.
Why am I not surprised? East End's been a no-man's land since Harvey Dent blew it up. I've tried to get more patrols out there, but City Hall's not giving up the funds. The area between 42nd and 48th, more or less lawless.
That narrows down the search at least.
Alright, so more or less lawless.
A construction site at the center of 46th. Abandoned.
Harvey's boys demolished that area, chasing the children of Arkham. There's nothing but a crater there. Not really a place for Riddler to have a hideout.
Or the best place for him to have a hideout.
Looks like gang activity's heating up along 43rd.
Well, I'll see what I can do. Hey, I get it, but we're stretched thin, I told you. Riddler's a loner. I bet he's avoiding that area.
Which means he's at the top.
The land at the end of 44th was recently purchased, anonymously.
The only thing there is an old water tower. Something feels fishy about that. My gut tells me that's the place.
Agreed.
Nice work, Batman. Hey, if this lead pans out, Waller will have to eat her words. Whatever you said to her at the casino really got up her nose. I have to tell you, I got a bad feeling about her.
Me too, bro. Me too.
How so?
It's the way she goes after criminals. She's ruthless. Puts her people at risk. And believe me, she doesn't let due process get in her way. She'll stop at nothing, and I mean nothing, to get her man. It doesn't sit right with me. And I don't think she's good for Gotham.
We all need to draw a line somewhere. It's what separates us from the scum we're trying to catch.
I'm glad to hear you say that. The thing with Waller is her line's real blurry. Sometimes you can't see it at all.
Yeah, don't trust her, Gordon.
I was ordered to give her updates on breaks in the Riddler case. If there's a chance he's there, we should probably let her know.
Alright.
Don't want to give her ammunition with the governor.
Now keep
He's
her
already
in the
got
dark,
a reading
bro.
down my neck about what went down at the casino.
Get Waller.
I don't want Waller involved. You and I can handle Riddler.
Yeah, that's right.
Just like it's always been.
Just like the old days.
Glad to see we're on the same page. We gotta watch out for her. She moved her people into my downtown precinct without so much as a please or thank you. I tell you, Batman, she keeps on chipping away at my authority, I'm gonna crack.
Then
Then
crack.
let's find Riddler before it comes to that.
I'll grab a car and meet you at Riddler's hideout. Riddler won't feel so clever after we come knocking.
Yeah, man, we ain't telling Waller nothing. She's not one to be trusted. Messing with the wrong one. I'm brutal Batman for a reason. I called Cobblepot.
I kept Waller and her agency people out of the loop on this. It's just the two of us.
Good.
We can handle this without her.
Not exactly cozy, is it?
Let's see what we can learn.
Let's. Alright, so y'all won't be seeing all this investigating because this takes forever, so by the time, well, in editing, y'all see all the pieces come together once I'm done.
Someone's keeping a scrapbook.
Vain, isn't he?
See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil.
That just happened.
Damn it. It's stuck.
No way to open it from the inside.
Then how do we get out?
Wait, this is what we get for being
We
nosy.
go in.
After you.
Alright. Look at all these safes. Oh, man.
Give me a good, honest crack house any day.
Whose body is this?
Oh, God.
Special Agent Mario Fernandez.
Holy crap. He's one of Waller's.
Yeah. And that's why we don't need him.
One of his pupils is fully dilated, the other's contracted. A clear sign of brain trauma.
Huh. There's no sign of a blow to the head.
The man bit his tongue clean through.
He must have suffered a shock or a sudden jolt.
And a lot happened with Homie.
There's some hemorrhaging from the ears.
His eardrums must have burst. He was trying to call for help. The phone isn't getting a signal.
Damn it. Me either.
And all these safes is the answer to everything.
One shoe is missing.
The soul of the other one's almost completely melted through.
Which means something hot hit him.
He's missing parts of his fingers on the right hand.
Pretty much all of them.
We saw this before. The victim in the casino. That's a hell of an invitation.
Riddler's playing games.
Bet he tried to play along.
We can learn from his mistakes. Let's find out what he did wrong. The floor of the box heated up while the agent was inside. He tried standing on one foot to save the other, causing that shoe to catch on fire. When he exited the box, he tried to put the fire out, but couldn't. So he threw off his shoe.
You got a VR in that cowl or something?
Something like that. I've got all the pieces of Riddler's puzzle.
Alright, y'all,
Now
here's
I
what's
need to
happening.
know what order they happened in.
Alright, I'm gonna show y'all what happened in a second. Let me just let me solve this clue and then we'll see what happens.
The agent woke up here where his body cam fell off. Once he found he couldn't call for help, he saw the message on the monitors and willingly put himself inside the murder box. The agent's shoe caught fire inside the murder box, so he opened it in a panic. As soon as he was out of the box, he ripped off the burning shoe and threw it. Somewhere in the confusion, he must have missed something crucial. From where he lost a shoe, the agent beelined for the wall of safes. He opened one, but chose poorly. The blade sliced off his fingers. And there he met his end. Though it's still unclear how and when his eardrums could have burst. The agent made a number of mistakes. Mistakes we can avoid. The heat inside the box forced him to run out before he could
get Riddler's next clue. Poor bastard couldn't withstand the heat.
The Batsuit's armor is heat resistant. It'll buy me more time to find Riddler's next clue. Getting inside the box and starting the game is the only way we're getting out of here.
Yep.
This is insane. You know that, right?
Don't worry about that, Gordon.
The last man who went in there is dead. There's a good chance it'll kill you too.
Maybe you'd like to go in and solve it yourself.
No, go ahead. I wouldn't want to steal your thunder.
That's what I thought, Gordon. Let's see what that screen says.
Heat's rising, Batman.
Alright, okay.
Wrong way!
Alright, wrong way.
Agent did.
We're going this way.
You gotta crisp up real good you don't get a move on.
I got this, my man. Don't worry, Gordon. I got this.
Must make out a message. One won't see trouble and one tells no lies. Ask the third if he hides the prize.
The monkeys. See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. But which one is he referring to?
Whichever one it is, the correct safe will have a face with those senses removed.
Yeah, I'll check. Ah, damn it. They're still locked shut.
They should unlock when I open this door.
What the hell?
Extra puzzles.
Congratulations! You're almost done. That is, if you can withstand my short-range ultrasonic device.
Oh, don't worry, we got that.
Let's test it out, shall we?
The riddle! Use it to open the safe! I'll put a stop to this damn noise!
Which one is back? Good look now, G, man. Some money.
Not that one.
Gotta be quicker than this. Oh my goodness. Don't die on me, Batman. Okay, he died on me. Alright, cool. Get it, Batman. Give me. Come on.
Not that one.
Not that one. Let's go. Alright, let's dip.
Just in case.
Damn. Now, for the love of God, whatever's in that safe better be worth all this pain.
What is that thing?
It's a homing missile.
What does it home in on?
Looking at its schematics now. A signal. A radio signal. A signal. That's how he died.
How who died?
Lucius.
That's how they'll all die.
Riddler.
Maury sold me missiles for all of my enemies. Everyone on my list gets one.
Okay.
Most won't even know what's coming. For a brief second, their dull existences will light up.
I'm closing in on you, Riddler.
Yeah.
We escaped your twisted puzzle. It's only a matter of time before I find you.
Again.
Time is one thing you don't have. I'm trying to get a handle on you, Batman. Partnering with Gordon is one thing. From what I remember of the old days, he's harmless enough.
Yeah, we'll see about that when you're in cuffs.
Yeah,
But the
tell him,
agency, they're a natural enemy to people like you and me. You must be desperate if you're making friends with them. You must be really up against the ropes to want that government scum in your corner.
Whatever the agency is, you are worse.
Yeah.
You're the one torturing and killing innocents.
You think any of these agents are innocent? The agency uses people, Batman. Corrupts them, breaks their minds. I wasn't
see him
always
here?
like this. The agency made me.
Oh, this is garbage. Yeah, Waller's a hard ass, sure, but she had nothing to do with why he's so messed
I
up.
didn't say Waller, did I?
You meant the Suicide
This was
Squad.
way before her time. But I don't forget. That's the thing about having a mind like mine. You remember everything.
Save your sob story for jail.
That's right.
I'm not interested.
You think I want sympathy? This is my city. I was running things in Gotham before you could walk. I just wanted to see if the man who claims he fights for justice is really as good as he believes.
Oh, I am.
But then, you already answered that for me, didn't you? When you offloaded my puzzle on your friend. Why don't you tell Gordon here what happened to Lucius Fox?
Oh yeah, my man's dead.
Watch out, Commissioner. For all his preaching, Batman knows when to sacrifice a pawn to win the game. It was a smart move. Getting out of the way of the blast. Something only a pragmatist would do.
You shouldn't have said his name, Riddler. I'll make you pay for what happened to Lucius.
That must be the guilt talking. After all, the poor man's death is on you. Look at Gordon. He doesn't know what to make of any of it. Trust is hard-earned, yet easily lost, isn't it? Come on now. Don't get your tights in a twist. I knew you weren't sharp enough to do it on purpose. There's no room at the top for schoolboys who are too squeamish to fight in the gutter. You don't have what it takes to be a player in this town.
Oh, okay.
Not without giving up those values you hold so dear. Game on!
Game on. Can I smash the screens? Just out of anger? No? Okay.
I'll wait for Waller and pass on what we found.
She won't be happy when she finds out Riddler knows about every agency operative in Gotham.
I don't blame her. If they were my cops, no one would be sleeping till we found this Riddler guy.
Just keep your eyes open, Jim. In the meantime, I'll stay on Riddler's tail.
Hey, hold up a sec. What Riddler said in there about the agency, smoke and mirrors, you ask me. But the thing about Lucius Fox and the blast at Wayne Tower, you gotta level with me. You got some connection with that Wayne Tech guy you didn't tell me about?
Riddler loves playing mind games, Jim. This was one of them. Don't fall for it.
That's
You
right.
expect me to buy that? You've never lied to me before. I don't like it. I gotta say, the fact I had to learn about it from Riddler instead of you, it doesn't sit right with me at all. I thought we had some trust, you and I.
We do.
What do you expect me to do with this? Am I just supposed to sit on my hands? Pretend I never heard any of it?
You are your own man, Jim. You'll come to your own decision.
Oh.
I mean, I wasn't born yesterday. I know you probably have a network of civilians working for you. You can't do the kinds of things you do without a gigantic support system.
Yeah, Bruce is one of them.
Oh, to hell with it. I never heard what I heard in there. All right?
I'll see you around, Gordon.
Batman. I'll be waiting to hear from you.
It's one long episode, y'all. This is episode 1?
I heard your discussion with Commissioner Gordon. It sounded like he believed you, that Lucius Fox's death has nothing to do with the Batman. Still, Gordon's dangerously close to figuring out who you are. If he does find out, I have no idea how he'll react. It's not a chance you can afford to take.
You're right. Jim's a fine detective.
Yeah.
It's no surprise he's getting close to the truth.
Can't hide anything
We'll
from
have
him.
to be on our guard. You were radio silent for so long. Tell me, did you find out how Lucius died?
Homing missile.
This is a missile I found in Riddler's workshop. The explosion at Wayne Tower. We were thinking about it all wrong.
Yeah, put that in something safe, my man.
The puzzle wasn't an explosive. It was an emitter. When it was solved, it emitted a signal. You heard it earlier. If allowed to play too long, it becomes a launch signal.
Dear God! You did solve the box. We just didn't know it.
The Batcave scrambler blocked the signal.
Poor Lucius. Wayne Tower offered no such protections. Our tight little family has gotten smaller because of it.
We gotta put that in the...
It was the three of us looking out for each other. Now it's two.
I still have you. And we still have each other.
That's right.
I won't always be here, Bruce. I'm sorry. Losing Lucius in such gruesome fashion, it puts me in rather a morbid mood.
And I ain't trying to recruit more people to die on my behalf.
The list of agency operatives from Riddler's workshop. He plans to do the same thing to them.
It's a hit list. It's only useful if he has a way to target the agents, though. And I doubt he's sending them all puzzle boxes. Hold on, let's just walk through it.
Alright, when we get back to it, y'all gonna see how I solved it, so... 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, BAM!
He's hacked their cell phones. He could pinpoint the location of any one of these operatives. And he can broadcast his signal through their phone to make them a target of a missile strike.
Can you block it?
If I can get a clean copy of the signal, yes.
We on to him. They go to homie.
It's the only way I can get a clean version of the signal. It's pretty grim, Alfred.
It's gonna be hard to watch,
You'll have
man.
to watch.
I hope Lucius made
I can handle it. I've never been one to shy away from duty, however unpleasant it may be.
You are a rock, Alfred. I'm always able to count on you, huh? Even in the toughest times.
The last thing I want to do is let you down.
That's why you the homie.
Bruce, get my daughter out of the building. Get yourself out.
What are you talking? What did you figure out?
I've solved the Riddler's puzzle, Bruce.
He knew he was going to die. Can you switch to audio only, please?
Tell Tiffany that I love her. That I'm sorry I wasn't around more.
Lucius?
We really made a difference, didn't we? Batman?
I shouldn't have watched this. I'll go get that tea, Master Bruce.
Yeah, I'm sorry, my man. Sorry you had to watch that.
All right. Now I just need to create a filter to get a clean version of the signal. And then match up the points found in both sound files.
Let's do it.
Tiffany.
That's a match.
Bruce?
The waveforms match. There. I've piggybacked on a Riddler's cell phone hack. They'll recognize any incoming signal match and shut down, negating a launch.
Yeah.
Makes sense for me to have the signal on me as well.
What for?
Riddler still has functioning missiles.
That's right.
Once he finds out I've blocked his targets, he may decide to launch indiscriminately. But with the signal, I might be able to divert them. Tiffany gave me this the day Lucius died.
Yeah. Now she
Let's put it to good work. It's not a theory I really want to test.
So we had better find Riddler first. There is always Riddler's second in command. Eli Nabel, arrested after his attack on the casino. None of the authorities have gotten anything out of him yet.
Oh, I will.
Unknown contact.
What is it?
That John guy from the funeral, from Arkham. Who actually sounds like he's keeping his word.
Nah, you can't trust him, my man.
Maury, huh? John thinks that Maury can get us Riddler's location.
Do you believe him?
Not really.
Maybe we should go back to the beginning. Bring Rumi Mori up on the back computer.
Man, I'm trying to beat up somebody.
Either of them could potentially lead me to him.
The question is, which is more likely to help you?
I want to beat this dude up. I want to intimidate him.
Riddler's lieutenant.
Eli Nabel. Took a go at me in the casino. Put up quite a fight.
Cracking him will be tougher, more physical.
Exactly.
Certainly a job for Batman. He's currently in Waller's custody in a GCPD holding cell. Interrogating Nabel there would be a visible endorsement of Waller's authority. Gordon won't like it.
I don't care.
On the other hand...
Maury's a businessman. Given the right incentive, he could be persuaded to talk. He sure can't have any love for Riddler after his attempted murder at the casino.
I'd say he'd respond better to a more genteel approach. Peer-to-peer as Bruce Wayne. However, the agency is watching him. If Waller finds out that Bruce Wayne sought a parley with Maury, she'll not be best pleased.
Yeah, and then she'll be on my case again. Somebody died when they were on my case last time. Batman, my boy. I'm not done with Eli.
I'll talk to Eli. It'll be nice to catch up.
About to check
Tell
out the
Waller
book of
I'm on my
Eli.
way.